4 states have now voted to legalize the recreational use of marijuana, and as many as 5 others may decide in the next 2 years.
It has states looking to Colorado, to the first state to legalize, to see what works and what doesn't. And all this week on News 3 at 10, our Dave DeLozier has looked into the Colorado experiment, and he joins us now today on Live at 5. Dave, some describe what's going on in Colorado as learning how to fly the plane while you're building it.
Yeah, one of the folks involved in marijuana out there said those words exactly to me. And you know, Mark and Susan, to call the Colorado's first year of legalized recreational marijuana a learning experience would be quite the understatement. From regulating the growing, selling, and taxing of marijuana to keeping drug drivers off the road, marijuana has been a moving target. What few saw coming, however, would be the fact that the impact of marijuana that isn't smoked.
Most people, when they voted for Amendment 64, were anticipating smoking marijuana.
Amendment 64 legalized the recreational use of marijuana in Colorado, and it took it to a place few expected, the kitchen.
It's a real alternative to smoking. In fact, many would tell you that the future of marijuana is infused products.
In everything from cookies to candy and everything in between.
Innovation with a company like ours is a cornerstone of what we do.
Edible marijuana is being sold and consumed as fast as this kitchen can turn it out. Colorado's move from a medical marijuana-only state to the addition of recreational use was a game changer.
Our potential market size went from about 100,000 patients and became about 1 million consumers on a regular basis. So significant growth.
And with it came growing pains.
I don't think anybody expected how the impact of edible marijuana would affect our state.
Edible marijuana products contain recommended doses. Problems have occurred when people overconsume. That cost a University of Wyoming student his life when he ate a multiple-dose marijuana cookie all at once. He overdosed and jumped to his death from a hotel balcony. Other problems have occurred when what looks like candy to you looks the same to a child.
Our emergency room has had multiple ER visits for young adults or kids that ingested marijuana products accidentally or because they thought that this was a cookie, whereas it was actually a marijuana cookie.
That has forced change within the industry. Now, mints like this are packaged in child-resistant blister packs. And if a product has multiple servings, it comes in a resealable, child-resistant package.
That said, if someone takes something out of the package and leaves it out, and a child can have access to it, they're going to get access to it. So it's really incumbent upon us as consumers to be responsible with the product.
The edible marijuana industry has also launched a public education campaign focused on safety. They know every state, including Wisconsin, is watching.
Tremendous amount of pressure and responsibility that we feel. We know we're the first to do this. We know that the world's eyes, forget Wisconsin, I'm talking China, Korea, France, Germany, they're all looking at us.
Now, in fairness, edible marijuana is being used by thousands of consumers every day without any incident. But improving safety is now a major focus in Colorado. And Mark and Susan, as you can see, Colorado's been dealing with things that they just never saw coming.
And you think of edibles, you think of cookies or chocolate, but there's a lot of products.
Yeah, 279 at last count,
Wow.
in everything from pizza sauce to salad dressing.
Does it have the same effect when you eat marijuana as if you smoke it?
And that's part of the education program they're trying to get out to the public. It takes longer for the effects to be felt, and as a result, some folks will wind up, taking a cookie. When they don't feel anything, 15 minutes later, they take more, and then they wind up in trouble.
Yeah. Well, it's it's something everybody's looking at.
It is. And the other thing about it is everybody that I talk to, from regulators to educators to law enforcement, they say that every day they get phone calls from folks in other states saying, what are you finding out? What should we know about?
Wow, interesting. It's been great work, Dave. And the final piece in your series airs tonight at 10.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.